Oh yeah, they stocked Murphy yesterday, or actually it was this morning. They had a trout derby. Unfortunately, we had to celebrate National Margarita Day, and then we're gonna go fishing. So we're gonna just do a real quick trip. We're gonna go to a movie here, and we only got like maybe less than an hour to go fish. So wish us luck. So we're still on the way to Murphy, and one of the things that you want to keep in mind when we're headed out there is they filmed that TV show back in the 70s, 80s, TV show Dallas. So we're gonna go right by South Fork where they filmed that show, and it's just gonna be up here on this one turn. Pretty cool place. Been there before when we went there for 95.3 The Range when they used to hold the Texas Music Revolution. Really cool place to hear some music and also see some events, and knowing that they filmed that TV show Dallas. On top of that, we do like the Texas Music Revolution, 94.3 The Range. And now that venue is about, I think it's like a weekend event. So it starts on Friday, ends on Sunday, and there's a bunch of different music. But before, when they used to hold it here, it'd be a one-day event. Okay, so behind us, we've got City Hall. This is over here at the city of Murphy. In front of us, we got the police court, police and court building. And right behind here is going to be where we have the City Complex Hall Pond. It used to be called City Hall Pond, but now they changed it to City Complex Pond because it's more than just City Hall. And we saw some people fishing there, so there's a good likelihood that the trout are there. So let's give it a shot. All right, it's pretty windy, but we're going to give it a shot. All right, it looks like there are trout here. Let's give it a shot. It is windy. Got that 6-weight TFO with the OPST Skagit head, and we're just going to go with a near deer initially. We did, oh man, we forgot the near deer, or the correction, the gold rib hare's ear nymph that we normally bring with us. So, ooh, bummer. Let's see what happens here with just the near deer. So it's definitely a windy day, but we can see the trout are moving about, and we've got a good chance of hooking up with one or two. There's it. And we're fishing the olive near deer on the strike indicator, and basically a dead drift letting the wind do the work. All right, first one of the day, a little trout on the olive near deer. Cool beans. We're just casting it mid-pond. We can see that they're hitting close to shore. There's a little dip right here. So the wind's definitely a factor, and we're also getting hits and misses and not doing so good, but we'll finally get our mojo here in a little and get this get some trout on the line. On a dead drift, we'll go ahead and let the wind and the waves take care of the action, and we'll just bring it in. All right, number two. All right, so this next one, we're watching the strike indicator, looking for movement, and we're looking for any movement in that line. So we see the line moving, we just tighten up, and we've got this guy on the line. Cool stuff. All right, cool beans. All right, we'll just kind of pop it out there. All right, this next one, just watch the line and see how it will tighten up on us, and we'll just go ahead and tighten the line itself and set the hook. All right, dead drift seems to work. So overall, a fun time here at Murphy, catching these stock trout. We're only there for about, just a little bit under an hour because we had the other things to do, but bottom line, it was a fun time. All right, so what's nice about the OPST Skagit head is we can do a real easy roll cast and get it to where we want, or we can kind of flip it back and shoot it out there. All right, so the wind is kicking up, so we're having to cast kind of upwind, and we'll let it drift to the money zone. There's a hit. There's a hit. There's a hit. Shoot, missing it. All right, there we go. Shoot. Okay, so we lost that one, but luckily we got this guy to take. And we were just doing another one of those dead drifts. We saw the strike indicator go under and set the hook, and sure enough, had him on the line and able to bring him in here shortly. Cool stuff. Alright, this next one, you're going to see us change from a dead drift to short pulls. Look like a little change in the pattern. They seem to be wanting to hit the fly instead of just drifting along, kind of like a slow, steady retrieve, with these short pulls kind of enticing them to strike. Alrighty, he's on the line. Alright, so the bite's on. It's starting to get dark, but luckily we still have these guys biting. Just a little bit bigger than the other ones. Cool beans. Alright, this is the cork strike indicator that we were using. About 3 foot from the top. So we'll go ahead and pop that off and save it for another day. Right there. So we have the cork strike indicator about 3 foot above our olive near deer. We forgot the gold rib hares ear nymph that we tied the other day. But bottom line, this is what was biting today. Olive near deer was the key. All right, so awesome time here at Murphy, over here at City Complex Hall Pond. Trout were biting. I got a lot of missed hook sets, but once we got our mojo back, we're able to limit out fairly easily. And luckily, we almost lost our hat with the wind. It was pretty windy. Went into the water, and luckily another individual was able to, who was wearing Crocs, was able to save our hat. So shout out to the individual who got my hat back. And bottom line, the trout are biting here at Murphy on that olive near deer with the cork strike indicator about 3 foot above the fish and fly. All right, until next time, we'll catch y'all later, and good luck and good fishing.